Hello dolls, and welcome back to my channel, y'all, because I got some tea to spill. But before I spill this tea, I need to let y'all know that I am not a YouTuber who follows makeup gurus and watches these people and gets all excited about them and, oh my God, he's coming to the town. He'll be over here, he'll be over there, we need to take a picture with him. And no. I need that to make that 1010% clear before I start my video that I am not a makeup guru follower. I do not follow these people on social media. They are not famous to me as per se, because honestly, they don't really do anything for the world, in my opinion. So if you have an issue with that, keep it to your damn self, because I don't want to hear it. Now, let's talk about the tea that is spilling all over the makeup community that I have seen. Okay, so as you guys know, a lot of these makeup gurus have dropped all this makeup all over, I think, the first week of November. Everybody, and before supposedly Huda dropped that palette and that she was hating on whoever. Listen, I ain't got time for that. I do have an issue when you make makeup that is contaminated and therefore not saying anything about it. Everyone had made a humongous big deal about the Jaclyn Hill situation, I guess, that she had with her palette and glass and hair and bubbles and all this crap in her lipsticks or whatever it was. I never bought Jaclyn Hill. I found out about Jaclyn Hill when all of this drama started. So I've never heard of that girl. I've never bought anything. I deal with Morphe. Just because somebody else throws their name over something of Morphe does not mean I know them. No, I don't have her palettes. No, I don't care for her palettes. That's just me. But I did see her apology video. I did see a lot of stuff after the fact that everybody had made a humongous big deal about this situation. So I decided to look into it because there was a video that I ran across on Instagram of a girl who had just bought the conspiracy palette that Jeffree Star and this other YouTuber came out with that had hair in it, like plastic hair in it. Yeah. I've been waiting for Jeffree Star or maybe somebody to come out and say something about this. Like say, okay, we apologize. We'll give somebody their money back or we'll reship them. As I was looking, fact-checking my stuff, because I'm fact-checking my stuff before I run my mouth, there was a situation with these palettes as well where only one of the shades in the palette was coming up broken in people's orders. And I found that to be weird. So I do have a makeup group, House of Glam Dolls, on Facebook. And I decided to throw that out there. And I've been on other platforms talking about this situation. And a lot of the people are coming up with 1,010 excuses for whatever is happening. First of all, if a company puts their name on something and something like that happens, they should speak about it. And I feel because Jeffree Star has this humongous following that nobody is saying anything. Not on top of the fact that a lot of the reviews that you're seeing on YouTube about this conspiracy palette, have you guys noticed that all of them are positive? None of them say one negative thing about this palette. PR. They're on the PR list and they want to stay on his good side to continue to get free crap. Well, how about I pay for my stuff and I give honest reviews on things? So I did not like the fact that every single review was positive about this palette. And the thing is that I don't even have the palette. I didn't bother to purchase it, but I already have negativity to say about it. First of all, the palette casing, just what it's wrapped up in, is exactly the same like every single one of his palettes. There is nothing different about the casing on this palette except the design on it. So he has the blue blood. He has the red blood. I don't even know the names of these darn palettes, but they all are in the same exact casing. That's one negative right there. Bro, come up with something different. Come up with a different design. Come up with a different packaging for your stuff, bro, because it's the same thing. All you're doing is putting the same stickers on it. Not to mention that the colors that are in this conspiracy palette are basically the same colors that I have in my Urban Decay palettes, in my Anastasia palettes, in my, what else? Pure palettes. I have 1,000 Too Faced palettes. All of these colors are in previous palettes. Nothing new about it. So why a consumer like me, someone who ain't getting something for free, will go out of her way to pay what? $60-something, $50-something for this palette? I'm not a fan. I'm not a, oh my God, Jeffree Star. Oh my God, James Charles. Yo, half of the time I don't even know their damn names. Let's be real. But I do have an issue with the fact that everybody is basically ignoring this.
By any means. So I found more hair. See how it's like inside the palette? Yeah, that's not glue. Not at all. Wasn't even expecting that big chunk to come out, but if you see it in person, it's like a plastic.
Now, why are people ignoring this? Why are people just bypassing it? And these fans that are Jeffree Star fans are just coming up with every single excuse in the world to not basically expose this. Well, I'm exposing it. The hell with the tea, YouTubes, and all of that. I don't have time for that. I am just telling y'all the honest truth as a real consumer. Why in the world would I risk my palette coming broken or having hair in my palette that I don't know where it's from? So let's look at the excuses that these people are coming up with. First, it was glue. Number one, that ain't glue. Why in the hell glue would look like hair and mess up your palette? I don't know. So whoever came up with that one needs to deuces to the left. Then another excuse was about the broken color in the palettes that people were receiving. Oh, it's the mailman's fault. No, the mailman cannot break the same exact color in different states in the same exact palette to a couple hundred people. So that one color, the mailman, every time he tossed it and dumped it, he's like, I'm going to break a color in this palette, and that palette is going to be the same color in all of them. No, 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 no. Stop it right there. Somebody else said, what was it that they said? Oh, the bristles of synthetic hair. First of all, why the hell is there synthetic hair inside of my pressed powder eyeshadow? That should never happen. Never in a million years. And this is another thing. Even if it was the brush bristles, it would be on top. It wouldn't ruin your eyeshadow like this. Now back to this same video. I had someone come into my comments and tell me, oh, she purchased the palette elsewhere. It wasn't from the actual Jeffree Star website. First of all, it does not matter where the person bought the palette from. The name on there is Jeffree Star. So at the end of the day, I feel like he should be the one explaining what is going on with the product that he decided to promote, that he decided to make, and he decided to sell. No one else should be coming up with excuses for Jeffree Star and his product. He should. But the thing is that these videos have been out for like a couple of days, a week. But just yesterday, Jeffree Star posted a video reviewing another company. That is my thing. This guy continues to bash, throw under the bus other companies because he did a whole video tossing out makeup and supposedly spilling tea and garbage because he didn't like these companies, or for whatever reason, he did a whole video bashing them. But when it is something happens in his company where he needs to explain for it, we're just ignoring it. No, that's not what I'm about to do. I want to give you guys honesty. I want to give you guys transparency. I am on nobody's PR list. I buy all of my makeup out of my pocket, and I'll be damned if nobody is going to say anything about this. Like, literally, like, you say something and his fans will jump on you. I wouldn't be surprised if they come up into my comments talking hella crap. Well, if you're going to come into my comments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Because I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for none of the, oh my God, I'm a fan. And this is something like everybody is ignoring. Nobody is saying anything about this. Your product is contaminated. There is people pulling out hair and plastic, whatever, out of their eyeshadow and ruining it. Who is going to set this up? Why would they waste their time to set something up like this? Not to mention, on top of that, they just paid and took their hard-earned money to buy your product, and you have the nerve to not even say anything about it. You don't even bother. You don't bother. You don't. It's like we're just supposed to ignore the fact that your customers are upset because their eyeshadows are being delivered broken. The fact that they have plastic crap sticking out of it, and they're pulling hairs all in and out of these damn eyeshadows. And literally, it's different colors of eyeshadow. It is not the same exact eyeshadow that is broken. It is not the same exact eyeshadow where the hair is coming out of one of them. These are multiple shades in your palette that have hair in it. Just because some people haven't found hair in it does not mean that while you're using it, a piece of hair is not going to randomly pop out. Like, let's just be real. Why hasn't he not said anything? Why hasn't he just at least said something? Him or the other YouTuber haven't said anything. They haven't offered to give these people money back. They haven't offered to try and replace their products. They have not said anything. And everybody is just ignoring it and not saying anything about it. Like, I legit commented on his video of the Cheetos, the last video, and I put it like, so are you not going to speak about the situation? You're not going to speak about the hair in your eyeshadows? Like, we're just supposed to forget the fact that just like you were bashing everybody else's company for being unsanitary and contaminated and dirty, and your product that you just came out with is doing the same exact thing, and we're supposed to forget about it. We're supposed to just like, okay, no, it's not a big deal because he's Jeffree Star. No, it is a big deal. It is a big deal. And whoever don't like it ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. He likes to talk about FDA approved and all of this. That is not approved. Having hair in your damn stuff, in your freaking brand new eyeshadow, is not freaking sanitary. That's contaminated. And the person who made it should come out and say something about it. At least apologize. Well, damn. He likes to be the realest around. I'm the realest because I'm not famous. I don't go around flaunting what I have all over fucking YouTube with videos. I just made a pink ball. I just did this. I got 1,010 bags. I don't care about none of that. What I care is about my health. And when you put out a product that, God forbid, I put onto my eyeball and I get a damn eye infection, pink eye or some crap, you gonna sit here and say it ain't your fault? When you put out this product, you promoted this product. Y'all did a whole video, freaking episodes promoting this palette. And yet, y'all put it out and it's all got hair and it's all, and y'all not going to say nothing. Y'all just going to ignore it. You just going to be like, okay, whatever. They'll forget about it. No, 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 no. I'm going to make sure nobody forgets about it because you have made it clear to your fans that it is okay to bash other companies. It is okay to troll other companies, but can't nobody troll you? Can't nobody tell you what it is? With your hairy palette? Come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Like, let's be real. Be real. If you the realest around, you would be the realest to admit a mistake. You would be the realest to apologize. And you would be real to say, damn, some of these palettes was messed up. Some of these colors was messed up. We apologize. And anybody who has an issue, don't sit there. I had somebody tell me that these people are trying to get free stuff. Really? They just paid for a palette. How are they trying to get free stuff? What, because they're trying to get their stuff replaced because you sent me some Fugazi palette that broke while being delivered? That's not their fault as a consumer. You as the person selling the product needs to be responsible for that. Not to mention that I also had somebody come at me. Hold on. I had somebody come at me and tell me, oh, he sold over 1 million pallets. If you don't have 1 million pallets to sell, why do you sell them? If you only reproduce 60,000 pallets, you should only sell 60,000 pallets. Not have people waiting almost a whole month plus some more for the product that they ordered from you. Then on top of that, on the website, it says, give us 10 days because we did a lot of orders and blah, blah, blah. If you cannot, as a company, as a manufacturer, keep to your promise, you should not sell that many pallets. If that's like me saying, yo, I got 10 eyelashes, but I'm going to sell 40 of them, knowing that I only have 10, and then I have to wait for production to make the other 20 that I promised customers because they sent me their money. That's not how you do business. I'm so confused. And how is this okay? People are making this okay. It is okay because they're fans. It is okay because he is who he is and he has a lot of responsibilities. Man, listen, he don't look like he got a lot of responsibility the way he be spending and looking all good and making pink everything. Lamborghini or whatever the hell it is, doors flying up and all this other crap. Dogs, pink, green, purple, orange. Don't sell something and make a promise that you cannot keep as a company. And if you do, God forbid something happens, come to your fans and be honest. Be real. Come to them and tell them, listen, this is messed up. This is messed up. Don't ignore it because he is currently ignoring it. And then these PR people, they're not being honest with you, trying to make you buy this palette. Oh, it's so beautiful. The colors are so unique. No, they're not. The packaging is not unique. The colors are not unique. None of anything on that palette, nothing of it, nothing on that palette is unique. Nothing. What? Because the name is different. That's it. That's it. That's what it is. The name is different and it's something new that he came out with and he collabed with someone else. And I would honestly hate for even an excuse to come out blaming it on the other YouTuber, like per se, oh, well, we were in a rush to put it out, so things happen. Like basically trying to like throw the shade off of him to the guy and putting a rush into this palette and whatever. And the colors that he chose are the only ones that have contamination. Like that'd be so messed up. So messed up. For him to try to take the shade off of him and throw it on the other guy per se. Oh, well, it's only his colors in there that are contaminated or only had hair in it. Listen, if one of them have hair, another one has hair, they all contaminated, all of them, because they were all made in the same place. They were all produced in the same place. So that would be so up for him to even try something like that. Listen, I'm from the hood. The hood of hoods. Okay? And I know people try to go around and say this and say that, and they try to flip it around and all that. No. what he needs to do as a person who made it, and people that support you should be looking for an apology, should be looking for an excuse, because we support you. We give you our hard-earned money for you to send us some crap like that. To send us something that you just not going to apologize. You're just going to act like it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Like, that right there is disrespect to your customers. That right there is disrespectful to anybody who supports you. And if the people that support you cannot see that, I don't even know, they got some blinders on. For real. Because if I support somebody and I spend my hard-earned money as a mother of 5 kids and bills that I got to pay, and I take $60 to send to you when I could use it for my children, and you send me some hairy pallet, and then you don't say nothing about it, you just ignore it, you don't bother to say sorry, you don't bother to say, oh, we'll replace it, something, nothing. It's like these people who are complaining, they're blaming it, oh, they bought it from somewhere else, it's fake. How about people were already complaining on launch day that they had their basket full of products ready to purchase it, and when they went to go and purchase it, they were kicked out of the website, or their products were sold out already. When somebody clicks on something to put in their basket, those are people who are ready to purchase it. So it shouldn't be because I went back to add more when I go to check out, oh, I can't buy this because it's sold out. No. Oh my God, and what? He blamed it on technology. My website crashed and woo. Yo, you are already up there. So you know that something like this can possibly happen. So you try to avoid these things. You don't wait for it to happen to then say, oh, well, technology, it wasn't my fault, and I didn't think so many people would come out. You have launched how many pallets, and you've sold millions of those pallets. So you know, launching with another famous YouTuber, that you are going to have a humongous following that's going to come and buy this pallet. So why in the hell didn't you fortify? Yo, there's people out there that freaking hack all types of shit. Make sure these people know, make sure your website is up to par to handle this. Don't give an excuse after. And then the fact that astonishes me is that it's been how long? He shaded Jaclyn Hill for her crap, when his lipsticks in his mystery box was just as bad. He shaded Claire for contamination. He stayed throwing shade at everybody, and everybody makes it okay. It ain't okay, bruh. And if it's going to be okay for you to run your mouth and talk about other companies, you should be able to take that same shade. You should be able to take that same scrutiny. You should be able to handle that, because you love to dish it out. He loves to dish it out. But now it's just, okay, we're just going to ignore the fact that his lipsticks in his mystery box were just as bad as Jaclyn Hill's, and that his palette right now at the moment has hair in it from God knows where. It could be from a damn rat that was being tossed and turned in there. But you know what? Leave your comments below. Let me know. Follow, subscribe, and share. And we could talk about this all day, because Mama Glam loves her dolls. And I'm going to be honest with my glam dolls, my queens, before anybody else. I could care less. But the women that follow me, that love me for me, and know that I'm honest, know that Mama Glam is just like Mama Bear. And I protect my glam dolls just like I would my kids from things like this. So I love you guys. Don't forget to check out the video of this look that is posted right before this one. And I love you guys, and let's keep the tea going, because you know Mama be on it. Love you guys.